So today's Thanksgiving, November 27th, 2025. I've been out this way so many times, just taking my time today. I was trying to make some food, some leftover stuff. I ended up getting stuff that tastes like dill, and it overpowering the food I wanted to show you. I was up home, got up a little early today, and trying to figure out how to get that taste out of it. I looked online, and it kind of tastes like dill, but it was sour, whatever it was. So they told me to put potatoes in. I just used the mashed potatoes from yesterday and put it in there, and then this morning I put a little bit of that cranberry, and a little bit of spice to it too. So I'm hoping that'll get rid of some of the stuff. Yeah, I'm on the back road. If not, I'm gonna have to toss it out. I hate tossing out food. I've been doing that an awful lot lately. I have it in the slow cooker, so I'm not. I crock pot on low, so I'm not worried about it. If anything goes wrong with crock pot, it usually just shuts off itself. The only problem is everything can get cold, and really, you can see a little bit of snow in the air. I'm on the back road. This is the island route. I'm just heading into Dunstable Township. I just left Castanea. When I started, I was right there at the Blockhaven city border. I'm just looking around. I'm here in the morning. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, but hey, I have somewhere to go later anyhow. Right now I'm drinking some nice Gallagher Zero peach tea. A little bumpy there. There's gonna be a little rock right here. Go across that bridge back here. Now I'm in Liberty, Hamlet of Liberty. It doesn't even have a name of it. That's the Liberty Church, Liberty Baptist Church, I think. No, that's the Liberty Church. Plus I needed to warm my car up anyhow. This thing takes a while to warm up. Expecting to go down this way this morning, but somebody was had to go from one place to another, and the one that was supposed to be taking my sister up where we're going had to call off and go to work. The regular speed limit. If they want to go past me, they can, but boy, oh boy, look at those straight lines there. I mean, you're not supposed to go across those lines to pass anybody, but I have seen it done many times. Since I started driving, I had at least about 50 or 60, maybe 100 cars do that to me. There, peep valves. Now Only seen 3 of them there lately. Haven't seen them out that much lately though. Now we're at the cornfield. Don't see any deer here. I keep an eye out because I also seen bear on this back road. Right around in here I saw a bear. Right across from this house. They come across and they're out here to get thirsty. They get down, they go down to the river and drink. The same thing goes with the deer. The river's just right off to the side there, if you can see. I don't have this tilted toward the whole road, but it should have it this way a little bit. But you could have seen what was down there. You probably still can see a little bit. That's the west branch of the Susquehanna River. You have a lot of these islands that's out in the middle of the river that don't have no names to it because they are what you call sediment islands. Usually comes out the water, and they start piling up. Sediments start piling up because of a rock or something in the way. And a log or something jams in there, and then it really starts piling up. Don't go by behind me now. Here's the Macapatan Bridge, which right in this area where the ferry used to be. You can see some old ones. It was hanging down there for a while. They cleared down there where somebody could reach up and grab a hold of them with wires. But theirs getting a little low. Right here's the oldest house in Clinton County. Built in the 1600s. Used to be a log cabin years before I was born. And behind it has a place that the canal system would moor, meaning stop. And then there has a canal system going the whole way through here. Well, we had somebody pass on there. I have no clue who it was. That's why it was a monument back there. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know that's all. I know a truck went down over the bank. That's all I know. If I took you out to one way, you can see the canal system. Area where people can go down in and check the level of the water and all those things going on there. I went and took that road right there. Here's a bar that had so many different names. Right now it would be the Rock Bottom, I think. But yeah, it's the Rock Bottom Tavern and Restaurant. This is in Chatham Village, where that's located. That's the Chatham Ferguson house, the oldest house in Clinton County. And Charleston, we're heading in there where the far end of Charleston is. Charleston, not Chatham Village. But Chatham Village is up along Chatham Run. Somewhere. I know there's a Chatham Village around here. This is Charleston. That was a piece of pine tree. Somebody must have been carrying their Christmas tree through here, and a piece of it fell off of it. Out of it. That was a spruce tree. Down right here. See here, junction 150. It's also Woodward Avenue. I have to pull clear over here because of my neck. I have to look in the mirror to see if there's any cars coming. It's a pain doing this few areas like right there. And I got right up here, getting up the Thompson Street exit here in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. that's a pain. And then there's a couple other areas. There's several other areas that it does that. But just when I have, I might be able to drive, but as you already know, a lot of other things going wrong. So the neuropathy in my feet makes my feet burn, and my spine has problems. That's the problem. The reason why I can't work is because of the spine. Because when your doctor tells you don't do anything reckless, you don't want to do anything reckless. By the Minimart here in Davis. This is the Davis. I can't think of the name. Oh well, right here just used to be a car lot. Now it's Burger King and Sunoco. Dairy Queen closed for the season. They always close right just right at the end of September. They could wait to the end of October to close, but they close early. But they open around Valentine's Day. Davis Building Supply. We have Line Mountain Auto Repair. Here's one situation. Right here, we're coming up here into Avis. Avis, named after a train conductor, daughter. The OIP, the original Italian pizza. It can be expensive buying something here. But there's a couple other areas that used to have stores in this area, like that building there, the Monks, that it used to be a store. This used to be, I think, the old fire hall right there, or something to do with the fire hall, because the fire hall is next door. Okay, that bell looked like it had 3 A's in it. The Unimart, or like it says it's the Unimart, but it has another name to it. I'm gonna take it over right around here a little bit. I'm gonna go back and check something now. Probably hear that clicking, that's my car. I mean, it's been tapping since I'm looking at it. I'm not worried about it, a lot of people are. The reason why I'm not worried about it, I hate so many vehicles. If it breaks down, it breaks down. You can't help it, can't stop it from breaking down. Washington Street. My dad had so many situations like that too. Oh, somebody on the roof? Yeah, somebody's on the roof. What is this? Corner. Corner Food Mart. That's what it's called. Right? You need to take down the Unimart sign, but that's where our Unimart used to be. There's only one Unimart in Clinton County. Corner Food Mart. And that's up in Beach Creek. Ran along with the Likens. Lycoming County, and I think there's 2 of them in Lycoming County. I don't know about up in Center County. I know there used to be 2 of them up there. One in Belfont, one in State College. 2, I think there's 2 in State College. Yeah, but I think there's one, used to be one in Milesburg. Might have a different name. Well, that was the Avis American Legion back there. They had to think a little bit. Across this bridge. I'm gonna come in the back door. I'm gonna take you guys out where we call South Avis, even though it's Pine Creek Township. I'll take a right here. Here's the fun part of going out this way. You get to go under what you call a tunnel because the train tracks go across the top of it. There's like 3 of them in this area. 4 of them I know of in this area. I almost forgot about the one down here at the shore. Got a little run right there. I usually take you and go out straight, but I'm going to take you out. Give you a. Where I am. There's a bright light up there on the mountain. The hill there. Gotta get going. Forgot about that. Pretty smell back there. That factory. We have some good Christmas stuff up there. What's this street? Not the one I'm on, but I'm just taking you out this way. I don't really want to go the back door, but this is going on to Tidedock Avenue. This is 5th Avenue. Get this is 5th Avenue. That's 5th Avenue. You know why I'm saying this? Just there's no 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are gone. There used to be 4 avenues going through here. That one was 5th Avenue. Unless it's named after that candy bar. I mean, there's four streets that's not here. This is the Pine Creek Seed Farm area. This is where the maze was that I went through. That the kids think I was doing something I wasn't. I would never do something like that. So I was flashing and moving them. I wouldn't do nothing like that. Well, my thoughts was to try to get through there. I try to get through there and get out of there. That's what my thoughts were. Tied up Central Avenue. Up tied up on the Central Avenue, which is Route 150. And I'm heading to Jersey Shore. This way. I'm going to be going across Pine Creek stream. It's a stream. It's not a creek. It's called Pine Creek. It's Pine Creek Stream. It's just this Pine Creek. If you look on the map, some maps they just call it a stream, and sometimes they call it a river. Depends how high the water is. Is that area right there? I seen it in like back in 2004. It was almost up over the bridge there. Pine Creek Dam wasn't really working up there for that situation that year. We had a lot of water come down that year. We had like I think it was Hurricane Hugo or like a tropical storm goes through. It's like the second tropical storm, but before I was born there was one, and that was a tropical storm there, and it brought a lot of water. That was a remnants of a tropical storm. It wasn't like Hurricane Agnes. Agnes was bad, but they didn't have all these dams up either at the time. Everywhere ones I went to, they were built in '73, and the flood was in '72. built by the Army of Engineers. The United States Army of Engineers. Yeah, we're here at Hillside, or near Jersey Shore. This has a different name too, but they just use it Jersey Shore now. See, I went through 2 tunnels so far, but I'm going to go through a 3rd one. I don't want to go through a 4th one. The 4th one is on Route 220. And that's not that far from each other. We're going to go through a 3rd one right up ahead here. I like the way they built that wall. But they need to whitewash that wall. Look a little bit better. Yeah, no, I'm stuck at a red light. I'm going straight ahead. I don't want to go to Thompson Street or Bridge Street. See how narrow the road gets up here. We're allowed to park on here. It doesn't say no parking. The sidewalk on this side, and and then it runs out, and then it turns into a hill. On the left. Now on this side, you can see the railroad. Now we're above the railroad. Oh boy, look at these skeletons. Look at the skeletons. Santa hat. Elf. It might be a good one to come out and look at nighttime. I keep an eye ahead. Pretty much where I'm almost the last time I talked to this one guy, which passed on. I didn't know he was that bad in shape, but he ended up passing on about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. Sit right here. Sound horn before entering. I'm going to sound horn in the middle too. Just like the echo. That's the 3rd tunnel. The 4th tunnel would be on 220, and I don't want to go on there because I have to go down and clear down the round sheets and turn around. That's down in Linden. So there's 4 tunnels in this area. If I didn't have to do something today, I would probably take you that direction because I have some stuff I want to do down there, down that direction. Yeah. Here's one thing. This is the Minute Mart. They ripped down the building that was there. This is the Minute Mart in Jersey Shore. They ripped down the building was there, and they have the other one they're working on. They was working on the same time they were ripping down the building. They if you can see in the back there, they cut into the hillside there, so they make a big area, and this is where they have the tanks and stuff where the Presbyterian church, huh? I don't see no church. Yeah, there used to be I guess they took the side down. The taco place went out of business. I'm gonna go up this way. I'm gonna go up Kendall Avenue. Show you how sharp it is. Just to go up it. This is where the Presbyterian church is supposed to be, somewhere up in here. Maybe the Presbyterian church was part of the. I don't know. Or maybe that is the Presbyterian church right there. Built in 1968. Now that wouldn't be historic. by the hospital, the Jersey Shore Hospital. Jersey Shore Geisinger, owned by Geisinger Hospital. This is also Medicare or Manicare like place next to it, along that wing there. Yeah, buildings have wings. They also have stories. Some buildings have wings. Some buildings just have stories. First floor, second floor, third floor. Each has a story to tell you. Yeah. No trespassing. Do not enter. Hey, I'm gonna take a left here. Somebody's speeding. Let's go to Walnut Street. Show you the back roads. This is not really a back road, it's a side street. Show you what the houses look like out this direction. This looks like an old inn. That looks like an old inn or hotel. They turn them into apartment buildings. My sister lives. It's an apartment building. It used to be an inn. Used to be a school. Used to be this. Used to be a bar. Right here is what looks like an old church. Here at the corner here of Clover. Yeah, Clover Street. This used to be the old church. Up on top here. Looked like one anyway. And this is a church. This is where the New Love Center is. They always call it the New Love Center because there used to be a Love Center. And here is Wise. Take a left. Show you the Wise. Turning the Wise. I'm going to Wise up and take a go back out. That's a dip there. This used to be a Unimart right there. That building right there used to be a Unimart down here at the shore. Now it's Joe's Market. But not long ago it was a Unimart. Waiting on him. Back here to this, and I guess I'll be a little early to pick my sister up. So I hope you enjoyed the trip, and I guess I'll go a couple more minutes here. I hope you enjoyed the trip because once I get in from the one area, I'm going to stop. Did you see that? That door opened without nobody going through it. You took CVS Pharmacy. That was a ghost-like. By the library. I'm going to leave you go on that point of view, and you guys have a good day.